say the same thing a bunch of times.
Good time stuff, PowerPoint.
I mean, if you know me, I'll say the same thing like 15 times anyway. So. Oh no, I just do that anyway. Like, if you know me outside of my work, I'm a really obnoxious repeater. And it's, if you've known me for a while, it's a pain in the ass. Because you're like, yeah, I get it, Josh. And then I'm like, no, but see, it's like this.
Is that everybody? Oh, let me get him the ring.
Dude, the weather's the total opposite.
I would.
Don't jinx it.
I wouldn't say anything about the weather yet. That's my advice to you. Yeah. I would just Sunday. Yeah. Just don't say shit until it's over.
All right.
Because everyone's gonna hate you when it. Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to be that guy that's like, I think we're through the worst bit, everyone.
Always assume it's gonna rain for the next 3 days, and it'll be a total opposite.
Yeah.
Don't fucking say it.
It's raining tomorrow, guys.
Exactly.
It's gonna rain the whole time.
Yeah. This weekend's gonna make a second Rostov weather a total bitch.
We'll see. It was supposed to be like that today and yesterday, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
So far the weather has not been as intense as predicted, but that doesn't mean. But that doesn't mean it still couldn't. That doesn't mean we couldn't have hail tonight.
Sleeping giant.
Oh, yeah. Because we could.
Maybe some snow.
That's free water.
I can call your
Okay, well, we're all standing here. Show of hands. Who is a first timer?
first time in the
Nice. All right. Cool. Yeah, all right. You guys picked an exciting event.
Yeah.
As your first one. The weather is certainly aligned to make this a unique experience for all of us, I am sure.
It's a lovely Rostov evening with its natural weather.
Yeah. It's gonna... I mean, this guy's optimistic over here, but
Oh, it's nice out right now.
yeah, I think you're gonna get a couple of hours of like reprieve before
This sucked.
Yeah. So
You might as well start.
Yeah, okay. So listen up, everybody. That'll lead me right into what I'm about to talk about. So the game is gonna go live at 2100. At that time, the game is on. Everybody should have read the tax op and understands the rules of the game. Everybody should have gotten a tourniquet. What happens the first time you get hit? Tourniquet. Yes, of course. We always play out our deaths. How are you revived the first time? Buddy aid. Who can do it?
Anybody.
How do they do it?
Tourniquet.
Tourniquet. What happens the second time?
Medic.
You need a medic. What do you need from them? Very good. Okay, so everybody understands the basic rules of the game. Do you have to... Okay, what is the rule with blank fire?
You can react to it, but you don't necessarily have to call hits to it.
Exactly. You just react like it's real, which means don't attack across open ground at a shooter.
Blank fire,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
shoot next to my fucking head.
Yeah. I think it's only Oh, really? Okay. All good. So, without further ado, then I'll get started with the safety brief. So, there are two main considerations safety-wise for this event, other than the obvious stuff like be careful, always go somewhere with someone else, don't go anywhere without telling someone where you're going. If you need to leave, please tell a cadre member so that we can mark you off the roster so we're not looking around, wondering if like little Timmy is dead under a ditch somewhere frozen, right? And then like you're back at home posting on the Facebook group, great time everyone, really enjoyed my first Msw West game, right? And we're like, and that's when I get the notification while I'm like walking in the rain, Timmy, oh Timmy, you little fucker. That's the worst, because I do care if you guys die. I don't care if you're miserable. In fact, I hope you're miserable because that's probably what you paid for. And if you're curious what the infantry is like, it's like being miserable. It's like being firewood, and the Army doesn't actually care. They just kind of move you around to different spots like firewood because sometimes they cover you in the rain, but sometimes they just let you dry out in the sun afterwards. So that's what you paid for, and that's what you're going to get. So that said, the number one consideration is going to be the weather. We're going to get a lot of precipitation. We may get hail. It may get down to below freezing both nights. So exposure is going to be a real serious concern. Keep yourself dry, change your socks, right? Keep yourself out of the rain when possible, right? Be smart about how you're using snivel gear. Be smart about how you're constructing your shelters. Watch out for your friends, watch out for your buddies. If somebody's struggling, help them out. And hopefully no one here is going to quit because of the weather, because you're going to be at an extreme disadvantage, right? Everybody that quits in this game is hurting their team. get what I'm saying? Like, everyone that is broken by the weather will be hurting your team because eventually this weather will break. And there will be at least 10 to 24 hours of playable time that it's not raining. It's just probably going to be Saturday night into Sunday. But if your team has been reduced to 20 people, I mean, it'll be a target-rich environment, but you're definitely going to get pushed all over the AO by the Russians. And I'm going to let them do it because that's what this game is. So, that said, if you need to leave, okay, we're not going to let you come over here to the cadre CP and like languish next to them for 4 hours. Like, oh no, I think if I just like ate 5 more of your Snickers, I could make it back in. It's like, look, if you are experiencing the effects of exposure to the elements, right? You can't stop shivering, you can't stay warm, you can't stay dry. It's time to tap, right? You can try and stand here and be a hard ass and give a bunch of reasons about your hip and your ankle. It's fine. Most people don't do shit like this, right? And you're just going to make yourself, you're going to prolong your misery. Do you get what I'm saying? So there's no shame. Like, if it could get super crazy weather-wise, and the weather's going to break some people. That's not even a if. That's a fact. And that's not an insult. No one here is a professional soldier for the most part, not that I'm aware of. Like, the majority of the people here are hobbyists interested in experiencing something close to that. So there is no shame in saying, look, everything I have is wet, I can't stay warm, I'm shivering, right? Because the only way to fix the medical problem of exposure is to get the person out of the environment, which means you have to go back to your car, get in your car, turn the heat on, right? Now you can go sleep in your car if you need. I don't want anyone to do anything unsafe if they need to leave. Like, go ahead and go sleep in your car until morning, whatever you want to do. But we're not going to let anyone go back to their car, sleep it off, and then come back into the game. That's not fair, right? Yeah, that's not fair to everybody who's going to stick it out, and that's not fair to the people on the other team that are going to stick it out too. So, if you're going to leave, please tell either Danny or Nick, right? At a bare minimum. If you can't find either of those guys.
Hi, guys.
Right?
Hey.
Oh, there he is.
My name's Ethan. It's Ethan. Yeah, first platoon. Hi, hello. Hi, Ethan. Yeah. You're outside.
That's not what I was going to say. What I was going to say is if you can't find any of those guys, there's going to be a red RAV4 parked up by the gate. That's me, right? And go ahead and knock on the window, wake me up, and let me know what's happening. Just so that I can mark you off the list, and I don't call everybody and I'm like, hey, let's walk around in the woods in the rain for like 20 minutes looking for Timmy. Right. Timmy! You know, just as a courtesy.
Oh no,
so,
Timmy!
The main concern is going to be exposure. The field owners said you guys are good to make fires. I know you guys brought some firewood. We'll have it shuttled over here to you a little bit later. But the number one thing is going to be cold and wet. Okay, that's the main safety concern. The field owners also told us because of the weather and the time of year, there's a bunch of angry badgers. Yeah, I'm not even kidding.
Lighting that shit up.
More immersions.
Yeah, and the badgers attacked one of their dogs last week, and the dog swatted the badger's eye out, and it kept attacking. So apparently, he said if you run away, the badger won't follow you more than like 20 or 30 feet from its hole. I know, it sounds like I'm joking, but I mean, this is what the field owner told me. So if you do see an angry badger out there, you know, just give it a wide berth, right? Because I don't want to deal with anybody getting badger bites. I mean, I'm not going to deal with it. I'm going to call you an ambulance. Right? That's what's going to happen. So, listen up. Please stop talking. Thank you. Okay. So, those are your main two safety concerns. Everybody now knows when the event's going to, or when the portion of the event's going to start. So, we've gotten to the very end of my safety brief where we do the oath of the reasonable airsofter. So, everybody raise your right hand and repeat after me. I am a reasonable airsofter.
I am a reasonable airsofter.
I will not be a dick.
I will not be a dick.
I will not argue about.
I will not argue.
Argue about.
Fair. Who hit who.
Who hit who.
Or how much.
Or how much.
Or if it was too much.
Or if it was too much.
Or not enough.
Or not enough.
I will always remember that I am playing a game.
I will always remember that I'm playing a game.
And that I'm here to have fun.
And that I'm here to have fun.
And if I get angry.
And if I get angry.
I will turn to my fabulous friends.
I will turn to my fabulous friends.
In their wonderful costumes.
And their wonderful costumes.
And remember that we're all having a great time at the Army party.
And remember having a great time at the Army party.
All right. Thanks very much, guys. Everybody play in the spirit of the game. Be nice to the people around you. Be nice to the people on the other team. Have a good time. Don't freeze to death.
Hey guys, if you think about it, the rain is even more Milsom.
Shut the fuck up.
Cool. Hey, guys, get up. Hey, oi! All right. So, as you guys probably know, my op order got fucking spun to shit. So basically, we're gonna do this really fucking easy. So basically, we're fighting for control of this whole AO, and we're gonna try to push them back towards the city. Russians are bad. NATO and their prospective buddies are good.
All right.
Okay.
That's good to know.
Okay, that's pretty much. We're gonna send you out squads at a time to go try to see if we can find them out there, and then tonight and tomorrow night each platoon leader is gonna set up respective fire guards so that we can not get fucking laced up while it's fucking dry out. All the people who need to know radio frequencies will be given the radio frequencies by their respective platoon leaders, because quite honestly, not everybody needs that shit. And yeah, make sure that like you said before, make sure you're being smart about your fucking hooches and about your fucking personal care against the elements. I also did not know about the badger thing. So that is news to me as well.
Fucking badgers.
Yeah, so basically you gotta watch out for badgers and alpha. That's pretty much all you gotta look out for.
So badgers and the Russian badgers?
Are they colluding?
No, you guys are good. Yeah, so if you guys see anything when you're on watch, don't be afraid to fucking say anything, wake each other up. We've all fucking paid to be here to fucking do this shit. Okay? We all came here to experience the collective suck that people like myself and Danny have fucking experienced over their plethora of years, and yeah. Throughout the time out here, on time off during the day too, if you guys want to like be taught shit, I will be doing that as well.
Oh, cool.
So, just to kind of expand on knowledge. Is there anything else you guys need of me before we fucking get back to our positions and set up?
Challenge and pass?
Challenge and pass, that will be, we'll figure it out with the PLs. And they'll pass it out to you. Like, I don't want to put it out here because everybody starts writing shit down, and then shit gets captured, and then I find Spencer Wessels in my fucking command tank. So, but yeah, all that pertinent information will be passed out. I just don't want to do it to a large audience because I don't want to get asked a million times what's what. There will be a challenge and pass, a word and a number combination. We'll get that out, and then during the day we got 2 colors of smoke, so there will be smoke identification for certain things too as well. So, but other than that, just make sure you guys are fucking keeping up on fire watch, because I will be out checking the perspective line, I guess. And if I catch you sleeping, I'm gonna put a fucking flashbang next to you.
Yay, that sounds fun.
And I got a lot of them.
Nice. Sounds like a lot of fun.
I gotta keep y'all on your toes. But yeah. Like you said, the rain's gonna be rolling in about 11 midnight, so just double check your trench. Like, all y'all did like drainage trenches and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of.
Should be alright.
We'll see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Break. Team Bundy. Alright. Get the fuck out of here.
Is it?
Hey,